Okay, we need to bring back hitting on women in the gym because I genuinely miss it. I don't know what you guys are so scared of. I don't know if it's the fact that you're just busy, which more power to you, King. Love that. But I want to meet somebody that has a similar lifestyle as me. So the gym is the perfect spot. I mean, let's not be shy, guys. I go dressed in a skimpy outfit for a reason. Tell me I'm looking good. The fuck?
They do all this thirst trapping and it still doesn't work. The funniest part about this is they put themselves in a men's space where men go to let off steam, to really lock in, take all their problems out on the weights, or just to feel better about themselves. They want to ruin it. They want to ruin it. How about you take your own advice, stop being shy, and go up to a guy that you're interested in instead of doing all of this goofy stuff? But yet, it's cool that you do it, but don't complain that it's not getting you the results you want. And if a guy comes and approaches you, well, where is this going to lead? I hope it leads somewhere, because you're taking time out of your day to have your cleavage out, to really prop yourself up, to get attention from men. Isn't that being male-centered? I thought you were decentering men and all of this stuff. Man, attention, I'm going to say this all the time. Attention is currency to them. They're like fiends. Fiends chasing the hit. They need it. But men ain't going for it. Let's get the next one.
I think one of the major issues I have with now's dating pool is that men want to be treated like women. And what I mean by that is men want to be courted. Like, men don't want to do the courting anymore. They want to be courted. Like, what do you mean? I say, oh yeah, I've seen you before, and you tell me and you didn't say nothing to me? Sorry. I thought I was the woman. Like, no, I'm not going to approach you first. You're a man. Like, come and talk to me first. No, I'm not going to ask you on a date. You're the man. Take me on a date. No, I'm not touching my own door. No, that's what you're here for. No, I'm not paying for this date. That's what you're here. Like, what is going on? Men, they don't want to chivalry is dead. Men don't want to be gentlemen. I don't know what's going on. Like, no, me as a woman, I'm not telling you I want you. I'm not doing that. Especially if we both know there's an interest there. You know what I mean? Like, come and get what you want. I, as a woman, should be waiting for you to court me. I should not be sitting here like, come and talk to me. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what this is about, but no, like, I'm sorry. I'm going to be a woman, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait for a man to make their interest known. And I'm going to wait for a man to take the initiative to see me, to plan dates, to talk to me and all that. And if you're not doing that, then we can just dead it. Like, we're not going anywhere. I'm not going to sit here and do all the things a man should be doing. Sorry. No.
Men don't want to be courted. Men want respect. Men don't want to be courted. Men just want you to reciprocate the energy they're willing to give you. The men that she's interested in, they're not interested in her like that. They don't want her, and she can't accept that. She's like, if there's some mutual interest there, the guys that you're interested in, they don't want you, right? No response is a response. If a guy isn't putting in heavy effort to get at you, he doesn't view you as a woman that he wants to invest his time into. Talking all of this nonsense. If you're going to wait, then wait. I'm pretty sure everything will work out for you. But guys are not about to chase behind you. For what? For what? For a bunch of nothing. See, she's frustrated because the guys that she wants, she sees guys giving women energy that she's not getting. And it's frustrating. But nowhere in there, men don't want to be courted. That makes no sense. Why would a man want to be courted? A man just wants to be respected. He wants his time respected. He wants you to actually put in effort. See, the days of being courted, that's pretty much over. Only men who are unaware are going to go for that. But most men who are smart, who have self-respect, they want you to put in some effort back, and that will continue. That will inspire them to put in more effort for you. But men ain't chasing. Let's get the next one.
Some of the most foul and ugliest men do not want to spend money on women. They will claim that a woman is a gold digger. God forbid for wanting a gentleman to like get her a glass of wine or get her a nice little dinner or something cutesy when you're spending time with her. God forbid a woman wants to be with a provider. But I'm telling you right now, the guys that complain about actually having to spend some money on a woman, they're always ugly. Something's going on with them where they like know they're ugly, and they cannot stand like knowing they have to pay for a woman.
This clip makes absolutely no sense. She's saying that ugly men don't want to spend money on women. So what are you saying? That the men that aren't ugly don't have to spend money on women to get women? And if the ugly men spend money to get the woman, that's gonna win her over, and she's gonna stay right here, not give attention to the guys who she's more sexually attracted to and drawn towards for free, even though that energy is a special type of energy as opposed to the energy of a man paying for her love and affection. She's not gonna go anywhere, right? She's gonna stay loyal to that guy, right? Men don't have a problem with opening their wallet, okay? Let's just get that out the way. But men don't want to be used for their wallet. Men don't want to be used. And a guy spending money on a woman, that's a woman, like being this whole provider talk is for a woman that's building with him, not for some woman that he's just meeting and getting to know. You do not have to spend money to get to know a woman. But this is funny. The men that don't want to spend money are usually ugly dudes. Shit, the way I look at it is a guy who is sexually appealing, who knows that he doesn't need to spend money, isn't going to spend money. 9 times out of 10, he's not going to see himself as ugly. So what the hell are you talking about? Let's get the next one.
I can't identify love bombing because I feel like that's just how I should be treated, you know? Like, you should be stalking me. You should be sending me flowers before our first date. You should be texting me 50 times a fucking day. Like, you should be wifing me up instantly after we first met. You should be obsessed with me. I don't want a man that isn't obsessed with me, you know? Like, bye. But maybe that is like toxic of me and I should get over that. But for now, no.
You should be doing this. You should be chasing. You should be bowing down. You should be a sucker. Have no self-respect. It's what you're meant to do. But in there, okay, let's go with that. What is she supposed to do to get at you? What is she supposed to do to earn this treatment? What is she supposed to do? Oh, you're never going to hear that. This is why when you don't chase, you know, a woman can reject you. You go your own way. You don't really kick and scream about it. A woman can play games with you. You just, okay, not going to say anything, not going to entertain it anymore. And then she's acting like you committed robbery because this is in their head. This is why they operate like that, because this is in their head. You should be chasing for a second chance. You should be chasing to patch up whatever. You should be trying to fix this. You should be pursuing me even after I'm telling you with my actions that I don't like you like that. This is why they think this way, but men are not going for it. It's hilarious that they think this way. Let's get the next one.
One of them sent me money to get my nails done, and I put on some press-ons and told him I got them done. Really, I used that money to pay my car insurance. Y'all really should be starting to finesse. Like, I'll teach you. And if y'all doing it raw, tell them you need a plan B and use that money to fucking fill up your gas. Instead, go to Planned Parenthood and get plan B for the free. One time I texted all of them because my car was overheating and I told them all to help me out. And I was going to see who was the quickest one to come and see what's going on with my car. Tell me why 2 of them pulled up at the same time. And they knew each other. This one is really bad. I might go to hell for this one, but I didn't know though. So I got a pregnancy test and it was a faulty pregnancy test. Of course it would happen to me. I was freaking out because it said I was pregnant. So I told him, I'm like, we need to unalive it. I'm like, I need 400. We're going half on the unaliving process. And he gave me that 400. Whole time I went to the doctor and they told me that I wasn't. And I wasn't. But I never gave him back that $400. So, I mean, he probably thinks we got a soul tie, but we don't.
I told you in a prior video, right? Let's say you were to send a woman $300 for her hair and nails or whatever. A lot of them will pocket that money because they're down bad. They will pocket this money, I'm telling you. And the thing she said about the car, and she had multiple dudes show up and they actually knew each other, right? These women like to build an army of simps, and they like to compete over who's the biggest idiot, who's the biggest loser, while some other guy gets her at her best, gets the best side of her, gets the best treatment from her for nothing, for being himself. For being himself. So when you think, okay, I'm going to open my wallet and spend money on a chick, you can do whatever you want to do. But I'm going to let you know right now, it doesn't buy you loyalty. It doesn't buy you respect. And it doesn't buy you genuine desire. The clip is very telling, right? Let's get the next one.
If women had the option to choose between a broke man who's loyal, sticks by you when you're sick, helps you with your kids, does the whole shebang, versus a man who's filthy rich, gives you all your materialistic needs, I think most women would choose the first option. Unfortunately, with the rise of social media and also just women in general have completely leveled up in society. We're making more money than ever before. We cherish our community. We cherish our friendships. We are mostly pretty loyal to our partners, and we stick by them when they're sick. We help cultivate families. The list goes on. We do a lot. So if the option is choosing between a poor loyal man and a rich not so loyal man, that would be wonderful, but those are not the options. So we pick the best one for us.
What do I mean when I say date with intention? It means do not entertain men just simply because they're good looking, because you're attracted to them, but they have nothing going on financially, career-wise, they don't have it going on. If they're not in a tax bracket where they can take care of you, ladies, simply don't entertain them. Period. Stop wasting your time. Date with intention means only entertaining men that are financially stable, that can get you the princess treatment or the quality life that you're looking for. That's what I mean when I say that.
Dating with intention. Okay, so it's funny that she has to make this video, but if she is going to put this out, why isn't there a text? Women in your 20s, listen up. Date men and build with men who have promising futures, right? And build with them. But this is a bird call to all the women that have had their fun, that are done, and that they want to settle down and look for a husband and a provider and blah, 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 blah. No, absolutely not.